whether it's a good deal or not, I think completely depends upon the services you're getting for the fee you're paying.
We got Steve from PA. He goes, "Hey, I enjoy the show. Drive a Ford F-150." We should have asked, what car do you drive? Because I guarantee 90%.
We already know the answer,
Ford
Jim.
F-150. Don't drink. You have 2 goldfish and a cat. All right, Steve.
Okay.
I've heard that a fee-only fiduciary advisor is what everyone should use. I was working with Ed Jones for like 13 years and found a fee-only fiduciary. Talked to him and decided to work with him in April, only to have him tell me in July, like 3 months later, that he was switching to an asset under management fee schedule. My question is, if I were to leave after this short of time and find someone else, we switch a lot of my holdings to a more aggressive 90-10 according to his risk assessment test. Is there any negative consequences? Should I give it more time? Feel sort of misled. Yes, he was charging $550 a month to manage my $1.3 million portfolio with some tax planning. Was this considered cheap? Is there anything I should consider before I switch advisors? Thanks. So he was getting charged, what is that, like $7,000 a year?
Yeah, I did the math. It's a 0.5%.
50 bips?
Yep.
So he's okay. Well, a fee-only fiduciary doesn't necessarily have to do with if they're on an AUM model, an hourly model, a monthly model, a subscription model. It's, all advisors charge for their services in many different ways. So I would say most of the fee-only fiduciaries out there will charge you a financial planning fee and then an annual retainer. And most of the time, that annual retainer is going to be based on the AUM that advisor is managing. On average, you're looking as a whole of the industry itself that's on the AUM model is roughly about 1%. So if you were getting charged half of that, is that a good deal? Yes, a really good deal. A couple things to note is where's the $1.3 million held? Because sometimes as advisor and as someone that has been in this field for 20 some odd years and a firm that manages close to, I don't know, what do we have, Al? 7 billion, something close to that.
Close to 7 billion.
So that's a couple bucks. It's easier to do the AUM model because it automatically just comes out of the account. If it's in a qualified account, it's not going to be pulled out with after-tax dollars. So there's some tax benefits there potentially. And we're not hounding people with invoices to say, hey, pay your bill. Or sometimes people don't necessarily want an automatic draft out of their checking account. Maybe they would rather have it come out of their investment account. It really is the preference of the client, but I would say most firms have the AUM model. Do you feel misled? I don't know. It depends on really what the agreement was. Ed Jones probably puts you, I'm guessing, in American funds that you probably paid a commission up front, and you probably paid internal fees inside the funds that are probably similar to, I don't know, 25 basis points, 30, 40 basis points internally. So I don't know. I mean, I'm totally guessing. So it could be a lot more expensive, or you could have been in a lot cheaper funds. So if there's value, you don't really pay for anything because you're increasing your overall wealth. If there's no value, then it's way too expensive. I mean, I think that's the only thing I could say there.
Yeah, I'll add a couple things. A fee-only fiduciary is someone that does not get paid by commission, right? The fact that either you pay monthly or quarterly or an AUM model or subscription, those are all under that fee only. So it's still fee only. Whether it's a good deal or not, I think completely depends upon the services you're getting for the fee you're paying. And that's what you have to decide is the services you're getting commensurate with the fee you're paying. And if it is, stay with this advisor. If not, you can maybe look for another one. But 50 basis points or 0.5%, what you were paying is generally considered a pretty good deal.
One last thing, by switching advisors, it's not a big deal. So you can switch 100 times in 100 days. It's not, it's a pain in the ass, but you can do that. All right, we got to take a break. Show's called Your Money World.